How safe do you feel strapping into a seat and falling 110 feet at 65 miles an hour? That rush of adrenaline without the fear of injury is one reason so many of us just love roller coasters.
So many of other people besides me. This weekend, Kings Island will open for its 41st season, and I-Team reporter Jason Law took a look at what they do there to make sure you stay safe at the park. Jason?
That's right, Carol and Clyde. Kings Island opens its gates Saturday, and thousands of families will wait in line for their favorite ride. 9 on Your Side wanted to know what's being done to make sure your family safely soars through the air this weekend.
Long before you're strapped in, flying through the air and screaming at the top of your lungs. These guys go in and look for the things that could cause problems.
So go ahead and tie your other one off.
Yep. I'm going to check the outside again here, Mike.
On a windy afternoon last week, 2 inspectors with the Ohio Department of Agriculture ascended the beast.
All right, up the bend. Yep.
Chad Sterner and Michael McKernan walked the track and looked for damaged wood, loose bolts, anything that could cause trouble.
Take it back around you. There you go. Now you're away from the lanyard. The wood coaster is going to flex a little bit.
The Amusement Ride Safety Division spends weeks testing all of Kings Island's attractions.
It's actually looking pretty good so far.
The walkthrough and test runs are the final steps before the rides are given the green light to operate.
During the spring test runs, these plastic jugs double as you, a passenger. The park will actually fill these jugs up with water, put them in the train, and then test run the train to simulate the weight of actual passengers.
The I-Team went back and reviewed every state inspection report from Kings Island in 2012. We found issues like an electrical box not secure on the Racer South, pH levels not within ORC standards on the water ride Zoom Flume, and a note to replace a rotted ledger on Woodstock Express. To a layperson, these issues can sound a little alarming, but Mike Vardarella, Ohio's chief inspector, says they're common and easy to fix. Vardarella says his office hasn't had to shut down a ride at Kings Island in 6 years. Still, his team of inspectors are constantly moving throughout the state, keeping an eye on some 2,500 different attractions.
I don't want the public to think that this is just an office that's just collecting money for a stamp that says it's okay to operate. We take this very serious.
Don Helbig with Kings Island says the park has been accident-free since 2006, when more than 24 people were hurt riding Son of Beast. That day, Helbig said a faulty support created a sensation that he described as like hitting a pothole going 70 miles an hour. The troubled coaster was shut down in 2009, and Son of Beast was finally brought down in November.
You know, what happened in 2006 was an isolated situation, that the ride was safe. It wasn't the most fun ride for a lot of our guests, and I think that's ultimately what led to the ride not being here today.
Okay, now this weekend, if you have a problem on a ride, if you don't like the way it feels, or if you think something was wrong, there is an online form you can fill out and give to state inspectors. We've posted a link to that form on WCPO.com under the I-Team tab, and here's that form that will go straight to the Department of Agriculture online. Okay, now we've also posted a link under WCPO.com to all of the inspection reports from Kings Island from the year 2012, so you can browse at those and see what state inspectors have found and noted about a lot of your most favorite rides. Carol and Clyde?
All right, thanks a lot.